Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be talking about the progressive overloads with calisthenics. So as you guys know with weightlifting, when you want to progress, let's say you're bench pressing. When you progress in bench pressing, you're going to be adding on weight the stronger you get. And so with calisthenics, because it's body weight movements, people, they don't understand how you can progress because they look at the simple movements such as push-ups and pull-ups, and they see that once you do so many reps, it doesn't become effective anymore. However, you can progress in a way. So today I'm going to be showing you guys the 3 progressive overloads in calisthenics. So getting into the first progressive overload with calisthenics would be the regular basics, the body weight movements. And the basics, no matter how advanced you get, the basics will always stick with you and you'll always keep doing those basic movements because they are effective. And so as you guys just saw the pull-ups I was doing, those are basic movements. So what I mean by that is not adding any tweak, not adding any weight. So another example of the basic bodyweight movements would be push-ups. So and also you got the basic bodyweight dips. So when you're a beginner, you're sticking with the basics until they become easy. But even when they become easy, you're not going to stop doing them. The best advanced calisthenics athletes, they still stick with the basics because they're so effective. But eventually, you want to add some tweaks onto them. And that's when I come into my second progressive overload stage in calisthenics, which is adding tweaks to your basic bodyweight movements. And what I mean by that is an example with the push-ups. You got the regular bodyweight push-ups. Adding a tweak to it would be doing a one-arm push-up or explosive movement. So overall, it's adding explosive movements or one-arm movements to your body weight training. So as you guys saw earlier, I was doing my regular body weight pull-ups, and now I'm going to add a tweak to it by doing some explosive pull-ups. And here's an example of me adding a tweak to my push-ups. So there's a one-arm push-ups. There's also explosive push-ups. And the reason these movements are so effective is because compared to the regular bodyweight push-up, you're putting just enough force to get a straight arm movement. So this is a regular bodyweight push-up. As you see, I put enough force just to get that straight arm movement. So an explosive push-up, I'm going to be putting enough force to get above the ground. So overall, I'm just putting more force into my movement. And you can do the same thing with the dips. As you guys are about to see, I'm going to do explosive dips. Now these are just some of the many examples that you can do for adding tweaks onto regular bodyweight movements. And so now coming to the third progressive overload stage in calisthenics, which is also my last tip, would be adding weight into calisthenics, which is going to be weighted calisthenics. And a lot of people get confused with this. They say, if you're going to add a weight into calisthenics, why don't you just go on into weightlifting? Because you're taking the whole concept out of bodyweight movement out of the picture. However, that's not the case with weighted calisthenics, because with weighted calisthenics, you're still doing those calisthenics movements and getting the calisthenics benefits such as agility, flexibility, the compound movements that activate multiple muscles at once, and the static movements, which are working on your handstand, your front lever, your planche, and you can do all those movements weighted. Also, all it does, it just builds more strength because you're doing the calisthenics exercises as if you weighed more. So you're just putting more weight onto your muscles. So when I'm doing the regular bodyweight movements, I weigh 160 pounds. So I'm putting 160 pounds on my muscles while I'm doing the movement. So when I'm doing weighted calisthenics, I could add 20 pounds and it'll feel like I'm doing the calisthenics movements as if I weighed 180 pounds, which is going to build more overall strength because all I'm doing is adding more weight onto my muscle while I'm doing the calisthenics movement. here's me adding weight into my push-ups. And you can also add tweaks into your weighted calisthenics, which means I can do explosive push-ups while I'm adding on weight. And here's me adding on weight to dips. Alright guys, so that has been the video on the 3 stages of progressive overload in calisthenics. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like, subscribe, comment down below what kind of videos you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next one.